Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Star Rupture. In the last episode we got Selenium Corporation and Moon Energy Corporation up to level 2. Let's go ahead and claim the fabricator. That's going to allow us to build a whole bunch of different things. And down here the recipe station, which I'm not sure what it's going to do for us. We want to move up to level 3 so we can get the map. And down here, moving up to level 3 will give us more inventory space, which I guess is fine, but I don't care too much about that. Let's pop outside very quickly, and we'll just give a quick update. So we have a whole bunch of solar panels powering 4 of these orbital cargo elevators. We have Wolfram bars going in this side. We have, in fact, I can change this across now. We've got the titanium bars going in on this side.
Just what I need.
And we are getting up to level 2 for the Griffiths Corporation, which is all about guns. And over here, it's going for the clever robotics. That was it. So those are going to keep ticking on. We've got a little bit of power left over. So let's go back to the habitat and let's have a look at the recipe station. We'll get that built. Whereabouts is it? And we're going to need to make some some more building materials. We've got 100 wolfram ore. We've got tons of titanium. Yeah, we can make those materials, no problem. I also want to do a little bit of exploring this time. So first things first, let's get 1,000 basic building materials. In fact, we may as well max it out. We can always mine more ore if we need.
I need water.
I do need a bit of hydration. All right, let's.
Learning is the key to greatness.
That leveled up survival, so eating things levels up survival. Interesting. We are level 4, not... Our survival is level 4, but it takes more XP each one to gain a level in that section. Okay, so if I run around a little bit, we'll get another level of movement. Or sorry, we'll gain another level from the movement XP that we've got. Well, we'll do that in a bit. Let's get the recipe station in place. So recipe station over here.
Congratulations! You can now unlock new functionality for your buildings at the recipe station.
But the buildings can already do these things. Why would we need to unlock anything?
Arcadia 7 is a very particular place, full of specific resources and requirements. The building's programming needs to be updated as these requirements change, to avoid unnecessarily clogging up memory as well as transfer fees.
Huh.
It's the Claywood Corporation that determines the cost of transfer.
Brilliant.
You could lower the price and everything would go smoother.
I'll respond with one of Mr. Claywood's favorite sayings. This is exactly why you're not the richest person in the world.
Amazing. Right. So we can do upgrades by... I guess we'll need to make glass. We'll need to make inductors. We'll need to make titanium housing. That's going to take a little bit of time. For the smelter, if we insert a whole bunch of calcium ore, we can learn how to make calcium blocks. That's probably worth us doing once someone requires us to do it. And in the fabricator, we could get the fabricator to make basic building materials. Okay. We could get the fabricator to make titanium beams. This is probably worthwhile. Titanium sheets as well. Okay, this does make a lot of sense. It does take data points though, so we would need to do research analysis. Let's get those bits done. Maybe we'll go find some data points. As for the titanium bars and the wolfram bars, we don't have another use for those at the moment, so just get them underway. And what's this? Oh, crafting recipes for polyfruit. That takes star tears. That takes serpent root. Most of these we haven't seen. How about the hydra bulbs? Aqua fluid. It gives you 10 toxicity. Now I think toxicity goes down over time, I think it said on the tooltip. And the star tiers, if we just put 30 in and some data points, we get star bites. And they just heal more. But yeah, the crafted things look like they generate a lot of toxicity. So the recipe station is fine. It's not massively useful for us right at this moment. As for the other things that we can build, we're not doing any of that right this second. So let's hop out. We'll go grab some of the titanium bars and the wolfram bars, and maybe we'll do a little spot of exploring. See if we can find some calcite. So I can drop both of these off quickly back at the base. I expect calcite is going to look kind of similar. Like a whitey, rocky thing, maybe? Let's get some more of these.
That's a snack.
I don't know if those are going to regrow, but we're going to want to grab them wherever we can. And if we find somewhere that does... Like, if we find a calcite deposit, then we're going to want to grab it. Insert all of that. Insert all of that. We'll come back and do more of that later. For now, let's head over to that thing. Didn't hurt. That's good. Nice and positive. Little flying dragonfly things. No idea what that thing is. Oh, it must be one without fruit on. Are this fruit? Pricklers.
Come here.
That's the other way we can get calcite. Oh, maybe that's calcite over there. But the meteors that we can see, they definitely have some calcite in. Let's see if this is calcite, or if we can do something with it. I'm assuming the water's not bad for us. Make sure there's no tentacles in it. Doesn't look like we... Oh, we can harvest this? Yeah, calcium ore. Okay, this will definitely take us a little bit of time. We need 1,000 of this.
Clever Robotics has received its order. A reward for fulfilling the order is waiting for you in the terminal.
Nasty critters. So we need to be a little bit careful. It looks like we've got a shield. Did get through to our health.
What were those creatures? They didn't look like anything from Earth.
They're vermin, the main threat on this planet.
What do you mean, Main?
Main.
Griffith's Blue
Strange
Corporation is
organisms.
grateful for
They look
all
like
of your
insects at first glance, but they
Remember
couldn't
that
survive out
supporting
here with this level of
particular
oxygen
company
concentration.
will allow you to
Is this some
upgrade your
completely new
arsenal, which will
species?
certainly help in
Why don't I know
surviving
anything
on
about them?
Arcadia.
I know everything about this planet.
The IRO imposed a TS9 top-secret clause on their existence. They made very sure no one ever found out about them. Aside from high-ranking officials, only people sent directly to the planet have ever learned of their existence.
But Clayton's been here before.
Claywood was here. You should have told us. You knew.
Yeah. So there are critters. Now those were relatively simple to take out, but I expect as we get further and further out, it's going to be not good. Getting the ore is not massively efficient, but I think this is way outside of our building area. If I do a base core over here, I could have just an extractor set up with a solar panel to start collecting and farming bits. Let's get a little solar generator next to it. It thinks it doesn't have power. We'll have to connect it with a bit of platform. That's fine. Oh god, there's more things coming. Right. That was relatively small. Can we not connect it with a platform like that? Yeah, it's gonna collide. So we're gonna need... I know what we can do. We can clear these things out first. Then we will get a rail thing. And then we will connect up to power that. There we go. It doesn't have to be pretty, it just needs to get the power in. So this now extracts for me. Great. While that's extracting...
Ah, gotcha.
I will go and see what this thing over here is. We'll come back and get the calcium ore in a moment. We can always recover the resources.
The geoscanner. You can use it to see the surrounding area.
Let's turn it on.
Ah, we need a map though. So not yet. What's in here? Pistol ammo, calorie bar, and a damaged memory module. Ooh, that's going to give us lots of data points. Let's take all of this stuff. No, take any of the cotton? No. I might go harvest the other... Hey.
Ambush!
Don't do that.
I am detecting increased Rupture activity. Prepare yourselves for a wave.
What? Like here or the other base or... Oh, you can upgrade the cores. Interesting. I'm guessing it's not this one. Let's head back to our main base. If there's nothing happening over here, we'll come back. Pretty fast runner, all things considered. Out of energy at the moment. I think everything's fine.
Gotcha.
Okay. Choose that. Choose that. Put the bars straight in. Next wave in 11 seconds, but where are they? Gonna need to go in between the two, really.
Rupture's eruption has started.
Oh
Prepare
god.
for impact.
Oh, should I have been indoors? I think I should have been indoors. Whoa!
Extreme temperature detected.
Okay. Well. Definitely, definitely learned a bit about that. That looks pretty nasty outside. We're gonna have to get back to our items. Is it possible to survive out here at all? Or is it?
Too hot to think.
Nope. We just have to wait it out. I wish we had better visibility. Oh, can I use the regeneration doesn't heal you. It just changes who we are. Okay, it looks like it's cooling off.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Alright, let's see if we can find our items. We might have lost some things. Things are returning to normal. There might be more meteors off the back of that. Am I going to find my scorched body? I don't even know precisely where I was when that all went horribly wrong. I was probably running down towards the other camp. Is that me? There I am. Take all. It looks like some of the food got burnt up, which is not much of a surprise. Okay, well, we'll use what we can there. I guess we'll use a Hydra bulb as well.
What is this?
Ignitium.
This is ignitium, a cosmic mineral that's good at storing heat, but also releases it quickly. It can help you cool your base. But hurry. If not controlled, it sublimates rapidly.
The area looks mostly fine. Right, let's get calcium so that carries on extracting. That might be some more ignitium up here. Or it might just be flaming residue. Oh, this one's taking a while to go through. Wonder if it's got anything special in it, or if it's just the earlier ones were a bit more forgiving. Okay, do we still have that data chip? Yes, we do. So we should take that back. Get that analyzed, because I don't want that to be damaged.
I can use this.
All the water's been blasted in that eruption. I wonder if that's going to come back. It's going to have to come back over time, right? Yeah, it's the specific minerals on the outside that are super, super hard, but if you destroy them, the whole thing comes apart nicely. Need to vent. Okay, some helium. And yeah, we're gonna have to have other habitats to watch from when the place explodes like that. So we've got a couple of things that we need to do. First of all, we'll do the corporate rewards. So Griffiths Blue.
You've just unlocked the UPP-7.
Gives us the pistol straight away.
It will help you better deal with the planet's dangers.
Yeah, me too.
I'll need to learn to use this.
And personal
In the
storage.
future, you might consider adding basic weapons training.
Basic item printer. I don't think we need any more building materials right now, but the analyzing station. Let's put that damaged memory module in. That's giving us 350 data points, and we can use those. At the recipe station, let's insert all the calcium into the thing. 100 data points allows the fabricator to make basic building materials. I'll save the rest of the data points until I'm certain we need them. We've almost got enough polyfruit for the calorie fluid, but we don't have enough star tiers. Still, it is the first recipe, so we'll get that on the way. Same with the Hydra bulbs. And the pricklers. I expect each of these is going to take more and more to construct at the food station. Calorie bar will give us just 90 calories. Let's build a personal storage. There it is. Oh, cool. We can stack them around. almost certainly don't need that amount, but it'll be fine. So in the bottom, we'll put the helium-3, just to make sure it doesn't get destroyed, the ignition, and the meteorite hearts. I'll keep the pistol ammo on me. Keep the calorie bar on me. I will keep one food pack on me. So let's split that. And we may as well keep the other bits. In fact, let's turn them into building materials, and we'll go back out. We should look at which corporation we need to support next. So we've got titanium bars that have come back. Selenium does need titanium bars, but it also needs titanium rods faster. So if we put this just back on titanium bars,
I think I can use this.
that will keep them moving forwards. Also, we can grab all the titanium bars out of here, knowing that they're going to make more. Grab all the Wolfram bars out of here. So that's keeping the corporations moving forwards. Green is starting to come back. Cool. Alright, let's get more meteor bits, more helium. I am worried a little about our hydration. These meteors are definitely taking more than the ones in the last episode. Let's go get some more calcium from the extractor. I really want that map to be unlocked so that we can see what's around us. It's probably worth us always having enough resources to build a habitat. But that would mean carrying a core with us at all times.
You were right, Gal. That was frightening. Such power.
Great work. Future Health Solutions is now receiving all requested items. New rewards and tasks are waiting for you in the terminal.
Lovely. What's this? Some kind of detritus. A drone wreck with a damaged logic board. We're going to want to get that analysed. Yeah, there is going to be so much to explore here. Hey, look, they're starting to grow. That's cool. That means if the resources are renewable and the hydro bulbs are going to come back and the water is going to come back, we're going to be able to sustain ourselves, and more importantly, we're going to be able to do the research. So they're going to need a little bit longer. Let's get the meteor over here. That one came down a lot faster. Now, was there anything else around this, or was it just the body? I'm also looking for any signs of wreckage, crashed ships, more drones. that more Wolfram? Yes, it is. Ooh, and more star
Arcadia
tears.
7 has finished regenerating.
So that's how it happens, is it? Like, every day it's going to explode.
Hey, Chris, I heard you've got 3 doctorates.
It's true.
What for?
What for what?
What do you need 3 scientific titles for? Wouldn't you have rather focused on your work?
I see you're not familiar with the world of academia. Doctorates open many doors. They increase the probability my publications will get quoted, and I have access to a broader spectrum of theoretical knowledge. Plus, I did them all at once.
I prefer practice over theory.
And that's why you ended up as someone who does the dirty work.
I'll remind you that you're also here on this planet doing the same thing as me.
But with a completely different mentality.
It's true. It is a very different mentality. In that, as an engineer, we are mental. Those meteor hearts. I wonder. I mean, obviously we can build core covers in order to expand these. That's the point. I should check, see what the upgrades for that need and what they do. And while we're passing by the water, we should grab up all the hydro bulbs if they've all finished regenerating. So many things trying to take my attention. Let's take
Just
calcium. We'll go around this side and then we'll check the core.
That's a snack. Come here. Acquired.
Okay, that felt fine. Haven't seen any more of those little bug things. Let's make sure the pistol's all loaded. So the base core. Each core could support 1,000 worth of things. And you can just deconstruct it in order to get all the items back. That's cool. Or you can upgrade it with more cooling capacity, which means it can do more things. And that takes helium, it takes meteorite hearts, ceramics, and ignition. Okay, well, we're not going to do that. Hey! Okay, that guy's exploded. Ugh. So they come in different sorts. Oh, disinfect. What? Oh, so the mobs can like infect our stuff? That is brilliant and gross. I probably should have used the pistol on them to see how effective it is. Ooh, what are these? Oh, mushrooms per plant.
Fascinating specimen.
What a good
What
name.
doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Or ruins your kidneys. We won't know until you try it.
Yeah. Another dead body. This has got some war bonds. That's for upgrading weapons, I think. Nutrichew.
Ah, gotcha.
I could probably do with some calories. Let's eat the calorie bar.
Nice.
Fine enough for hydration at the moment. Let's grab some more calcium. We'll head back and start handing these bits in. That'll keep working for a while, and we can grab other resources as we go back through.
Acquired.
So the production at the moment that we're doing is going to be very slow in terms of progress because we're just doing the titanium blocks rather than the bars, and the bars would get us more points per time unit. So we could have a look at improving our production back at the main base just to focus on that. I should make a bridge across here just to make it a little bit easier to traverse. How are we doing in terms of level now? Oh no, they do level up differently. I could have sworn that they were the same level together. Maybe it was a temporary bug. Okay, recipe station. First things first. All of the calcium ore in the fabricator. Carry on with more titanium. Carry on with more wolfram. And we need the analyzer next. So that's the damaged logic board. We'll claim that. And in terms of recipes, that is the rest of the calorie fruit one done. We'll save the data points, as I mentioned before. Finished off that for the Hydra Bulb, but we still need plenty more star tiers or other things. What about the pricklers? And the plants. Quite a selection. Antidote gel. So these reduce toxicity. Ah, okay. And then the star tiers have got a whole bunch of regen things. Well, we may as well do as much research as we can with these items, so let's just put them all in Hydra bulbs. You carry on. And then there's the plants. So we're left with an energy boost chew, which gives toxicity, and the Nutri-Chew, which just gives hydration and stuff. For the moment, let's put the war bombs in over here. And we'll save the meteor hearts as well. Okay, right. Future health solutions, regen chamber. So this is a respawn point. One player can claim one regen chamber. Okay. So we could build that upstairs just in case everything goes horribly wrong. That'll save us having to run back from the lander craft. That makes a lot of sense. Regen chamber. It's a pretty big thing. Yeah. You know what? It's fine. We'll We'll put it that way
Your
round.
has been updated. When you happen to die, I will send your mind here, and this is where your sleeve will be printed.
Thanks.
Apologies. If you happen to die.
Of course. Alright, let's go check, see what recipes we are working on and think about how we could improve our structures. So first things first, we'll just grab the resources from these because they are just going to be going to waste at the moment. Next up. We can send Wolfram bars to Future Health Solutions or Wolfram wire across. We'll start with the bars, of course. That keeps them moving as they were. But it's still worth us looking to see what there is. So Wolfram wire or titanium rods, calcium ore to moon energy, just plain raw ore, and Wolfram bars and Wolfram wire to clever robotics. Let's go make another orbital cargo launcher over and just start dumping calcium ore in over here. We do want the calcium ore for ourselves, but we might as well take advantage of the fact that this is a really simple extraction.
Acquired.
A little bit low on energy, so we'll just walk for a moment. So we will dismantle this. We will dismantle this. And we will build an orbital cargo launcher. And then we can go straight from there to there. And we want this to be calcium. Is that enough? There is insufficient power. How is the power grid looking? It needs 15. Alright, we'll get one more of these. I think it said Z to copy a building. But we may as well just straight away do that.
Great.
And that's just gonna keep chunking off for a while. Right, you down.
Vermin's dead.
That worked. Oh, yep. Infection. Don't like it.
What's going on?
You've entered an infection cloud. Microorganisms from the vermin are reacting with your equipment, disrupting your shield.
That's what you get for using superconductive converters for defense. I once wrote a paper on the need to switch to trans-regulatory systems, but who'd listen to me?
Do I need to disinfect this again, or is it not too bad? I think it's not too bad.
Changing max!
Oh, I like the self-narration. Like, there's no one here to hear it. Well, this thing is gonna fill up pretty quickly, and then it'll start creating a backlog of calcium. But that's still good for us, because that means there's going to be 2 entire stacks next time we come past. Let's go get another meteor.
That's a snack. Come here. Acquired.
Now for the things like the wolfram wire and the titanium tubes, we're going to need to build that fabricator, which is totally fine. It should be straightforward to do. We're going to do it back at our previous base area. Do those first to accelerate our mining process. Nice. A little bit more helium. Get all the snacks. That looks like some more starters just on the left. Want to make sure we don't get too turned around. What's this? Like some kind of weird tree roots. I guess we're going to need some kind of explosives or something to get in there? Or a flamethrower? I wonder if there's flamethrowers in this. I hope there's flamethrowers in this. Alright, we'll grab this this one last meteor and then we'll start swinging back round where we were. There's more blue bugs, I can see them. I wonder if that just means the place is going to get busier and more populated. Not quite enough. Maybe if I hadn't mined the other ore. There we go. It does give everything in one go though. Oh yeah, and ignition like doesn't. Sorry, ignitium doesn't stick around. Because we haven't found any more, but there was bits dotted all over the landscape. Let's go get the calcium.
That's a snack.
And then I think probably start the return journey.
Acquired.
Where we found the way down. Probably some underground cave system or something down there.
Come here.
How are we doing on calories? We're fine on calories. Fine enough on hydration. Now we've got plenty of space in the inventory. Let's go get one more meteor. And actually we could check to see if there's anything else to discover over here. We can't do anything with that. There's more of the purples though. Plants. And grabbing that stuff does level up survival. Ooh. Hello, starters. Oh, and another drone, I guess. Yeah. With a damaged logic board. Well, this is worth coming to explore for. So there's that meteor that I wanted. We'll just let our energy come back a little bit as we approach.
That's a snack. Acquired.
Wonder if there's any other worthwhile bits just up here. There's some really nice natural vantage points. I'd love to have our base up here. It's just the inconvenience of then having to run out and do stuff. Still, this is why you set most places as automated, I guess. Run cables and power everywhere and then just check them out when stuff starts interfering with it. So we'll grab the calcium that's been mined out and head back to the main base area. And then start looking at the fabricators, I guess. Grab all of that. We'll grab all the spare bits you've got as well. That's a few hundred that we can go hand in. And we're going to want to do the same with the bars as well. Movement's leveling up. Up to level 7. Survival is level 6. Combat's level 2. Not bad for a little bit of pistoling and a little bit of harvesting. I should probably look for star tiers at that central area before the planet erupts again.
That's a snack. Come here.
Because there were some around... Oh, there's some purple up there. Very easy to get distracted in this game.
Acquired.
Grab all that. There were some in amongst the rocks and things, and if they've regenerated, then I definitely want them. And again, they might not have. They could end up being in different places in different positions. Okay, no obvious candidates for me to grab. So we'll get the bars instead.
I can use this.
Indeed we can. Drop these off and then come back and look at the fabricators and maybe move things around a little. Oh, there's a meteor that's much closer that I hadn't spotted before. Just down below us. So, smelter. Cool, the smelter can now do calcium blocks, which I'm sure we're going to need at some point. Fabricator, still need a bit more for titanium beams. Still need a bit more for the Wolfram plate as well. So that's going to be relatively quick to do. Polyfruit's coming along. Star Tier's really slow. Hydro Bulb, that's all the ones we can do there. Pricklers, we've got a fair few Pricklers there. A few Purplants, and of course Star Tiers, we're not going to get anything from that for a feral whack. Analyze this.
Another great day for science.
And store the cores.
I need water.
We're a little dehydrated, are we? A little, it's not too bad. So we could have the Nutri-Chew. Yeah, let's...
Oh, nice.
sorted us right out. At the moment we've got our smelters quite far forwards, so we can definitely make things a bit more efficient. Put more things in the chain, build more solar panels. So this fabricator, it can do a whole bunch of things. Before we build it, let's move this smelter back over this direction. That's about right. So you can go there. And we want distribution rail. Then we want the brand new fabricator. And before we connect it up, let's see what we're going to do with the recipes. We can make Wolfram Iron, it just takes bars, that's perfect. I'll stick the bars in right now, but we're going to have more bars coming in a moment. I do need to tell this to make bars though. And you
Hey,
are
S8466.
going to connect up.
How should I address you?
Sergeant is fine.
You can call me Doctor.
B1690 has a doctorate too.
Yes, but I have more of them.
And then we just need to change the recipe over so that it is taking the wire.
I can use this.
Instantly more efficient. How are we doing in terms of the power grid though? 70 used, 80 in grid. Yeah, it's fine enough. We could probably do that one more time. Yeah, let's take this out. And we want the smelter. Let's have it that way. And then the fabricator that way. We need rails from the back to the front. You are making titanium bars. Have a lot of titanium. You are making titanium rods. I will keep those titanium bars. And now you guys want titanium rods. This will massively accelerate our progress. And it gives us a whole bunch of titanium in our inventory. And a whole bunch of Wolfram bars that we can go hand in. And the power grid is still looking healthy. We should build some more solar generators though, just to be safe. I think we'll just extend along the back. If I just hold left alt, does it automatically vertically snap? Is that what it's trying to tell me? It does seem to be working. Right, that's plenty more power for a while. We'll go make some more building materials. Just because they only take a moment. Cool. I've still got... yeah, it didn't actually... like, Max didn't do Max in the end. A little strange, but that's fine. So the basic item printer, we may as well stick the 1,000 building materials in there, so that's done. We would need glass, inductors, and titanium housing in order to unlock the next recipes. We don't know how to do any of them. In terms of the fabricator, it can now do titanium beams. That's good. It can now do wolfram plate as well. And we've started on titanium sheets. Ooh. So we're going to need blueprints to understand how to make some of these things. That is going to get quite complicated. Well, for right now, that is a good point to finish this episode off. We've gone past the hour, which is slightly more than I intended, but it's very easy to get carried away. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you are enjoying it, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Star Rupture. See you soon.